last time I did it, the chocolate, by the way, it's kind of melting too. Last time I did it, the chocolate bar that I bought, it was like the filling felt half-assed. And I thought, hey, if you want it, sometimes you gotta do it yourself. So, well, I thought, how about I make my own bar? So, I thought, let's do it. And I did. And it looks awesome. Now, the presentation isn't everything, but how I've always been told, sometimes it's not about the looks. It only matters if it tastes good, so that's what's up. So, I thought, while I have this bar, I have some water here to wash it down. I'm not gonna eat the whole thing. I'm not a fatty or anything. But while I do it, maybe I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about how I got into baking, cooking, and stuff. So, how about I bite into this deliciousness and let's get started. Oh yeah, 10 times better already. And I know I'm not gonna eat this whole thing. Jeez, I have to break it apart. If I can. Oh, it's frozen. I can't. I should have brought like a Subway sub or something and use that as a napkin, like ASMR, bro. Oh yeah, I definitely got screwed over with buying that little mini bar. The filling was like, I didn't feel like there was much filling. Like deep down, I was kind of disappointed. It was good, it tasted good, but I was like deep down disappointed, low key disappointed. And unfortunately, when you make chocolate bars yourself, like the chocolate starts to melt and everything, so that kind of sucks. But yeah, whatever. So. How did I get into baking? Well, how I got into baking? Well, you know what? It only started maybe the last 4 or 5 years. No, maybe 3 years. I had a passion for baking and cooking. My mom's a really good baker, so I've had to cook myself because I was always into the bodybuilding and eating better instead of like eating out and whatnot, right? And that's kind of like how it all started for me. And so that's how my journey started, with like cooking and baking and stuff. But the baking didn't really take off until about 2 years ago. Now, for people that have been following my videos and that followed my first video, I did a bodybuilding show. So, you know, for 11 weeks I didn't really get a cheat meal, honestly. So, you know, it still sucks, right? But I thought I'd bake for other people, and that would be like my therapy, right? And let's see if I can get this thing to break now. Oh, bastard. Get it open. Oh yeah, that's where it's at. Not gonna lie, this is pretty messy. I have to like rip up cheat meals, and you're constantly hungry all the time, right? I decided to start baking for other people. It's almost like my therapy, like I said. And because it was like kind of like my therapy, I decided to bake for other people. Make like baked goods and stuff. Now I wouldn't say like they're hard things. Like a lot of people can make like a banana loaf or banana bread. Like it's one of the most basic things. But when it comes to baking, there is a science. Kind of like this Dubai bar. You have to do certain things a certain way if you want it to taste good and not taste like crap. So I started out with like basic stuff. Like I'd make like loaves and things like that. Like I would make I think I actually think I made a pie. Maybe, I don't know, I can't remember. It was 2 years ago. Can't remember what I did yesterday. But yeah, so I did like I would make like loaves and banana bread, kind of basic B stuff there, right? And yeah, and then I started getting into like doing more like cookies, but like cookie bars and stuff like that. Not just like cookies that you just throw in your, like cookie bars, like cookie, like I don't really know how to describe it, but I invent stuff. And yeah, and I would just bake for people, and that's kind of where I got started, right? And I got so good that even it got good for my job because yeah, in the baking, it kind of helped me out in my job because what I do, I support people for a living. I work in a residential home, well, kind of multiple homes, at least at my location, but some of the people there like to bake, so I have a lot of expertise in baking. And again, like because I still try to eat healthy, I don't bake all the time, kind of thing, right? But when I do, I don't just take a slap out cookie dough and just throw it in the oven and say, boom, there you go, that's my baking for the day. No. I take it to like level DEFCON 4. I go to like DEFCON 4 when it comes to baking. Like I try to do something different, and I put my passion. It is actually almost like a passion for baking, even though I get really rammy sometimes. Like it's like I get to like 3/4 of the baking, I'm like, okay, F it, I'm done. And I'm like, done. I don't want to do anymore. But yeah. But then, yeah, like I said, after that point, I just say screw it, and I don't know. I just like baking, and yeah. But yeah. So it's been really helping out with my job, and I bake like once a week with one of the guys I support, and I just genuinely enjoy doing it. But yeah, so I thought when I was gonna make this video, I was like, you know what? I thought, you know what? Like, I gotta do something. I gotta redo that video. It just, or not redo it, but like upgrade it, like upgrade the bar. And actually, earlier when I made this today, my mother-in-law's like, what? Like, she looks at me, she's like, what are you baking? I'm like, do you not know? I said to her, like, do you not know, like, the viral Dubai bar? And she's like, no, what's that? And I'm like, oh, yeah, you gotta just look it up and you'll find like 1,000 videos of everybody doing it. It's such a viral thing. But then again, if you don't go on the internet much, or you don't but yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna take a couple more bites of this. I don't want to eat the whole thing, it's too much sugar. Yeah, that's where it's at. That's just so good. It's like, it's such a, whoever would have thought that'd be the most odd but satisfied combination. Because technically I think pistachios are and I think it is considered a nut. Everybody likes the combination of peanut butter and chocolate, right? But who would like go back and say, hey, let's combine pistachios and let's grind up until it becomes butter, and then or it's paste or whatever you want to call it, and then let's combine that with chocolate and Knefe. I think that's what it's called. I apologize. My last video I was calling Knefe, but if people call it Knefe, some people call it whatever dough. But somebody came along and said, hey, let's mix that crap together and put chocolate, make it a chocolate bar, and it's gonna taste good. And hey, it paid off. But yeah, I've done a lot of good baking stuff. But there's been some stuff I've baked and I've eaten after, and I'm like, whoa, I would never make that again because it's so powerfully sugary. And I do have a sweet tooth, but like I'm not sweet tooth. Like I don't eat like a bunch of sugary stuff all day, every day kind of thing, right? But I would make like sorry about that. That was my buddy texted me. Sorry, buddy. I can't eat right now. I can't talk right now. I'm eating. But hold on. Oh gosh, that's so like. I wish if you guys could have never eaten this before and just watching this, just realize oh my gosh, it's just so good. I'm not saying that just to not to get the likes or whatever. I'm being serious. I'm not faking that for likes. It is that good. Probably one of the best chocolate bars I've ever had. And that's homemade. That's homemade. Nothing fancy. No designs. Nothing crazy. That is good. Like I said, don't judge a book by its cover. And like I said, it doesn't have to be pretty. It just has to taste good. I made a lot of good stuff. But sometimes it's sometimes you don't have to get extravagant. You don't have to go crazy. Outer space thinking. You just have to do something you can make a banana bread. Everybody, like I said earlier in the video, everybody knows how to make a banana bread. But there's ways of making it better. I don't know if you watch those viral videos. There's those guys have the level 1 pancakes, level 2 pancakes, level 3 pancakes. Well, there's level 1 banana bread, which is your basic bee stuff. And then you have level 2 where it's a little bit better. And it's yeah, that's something that you would get at a shop, right? And then you have your level 3 where you go into a fine dining, and that's the real difference maker. That would be my wife. Excuse me. If you heard that door in the background, apologize. Anyway, yeah, and I honestly just have the passion and love for baking. But I don't think I would ever pursue it as a career. Just because I can do it on my own time and do it at my pace. But I don't think I could work in a bakery and constantly do that all day, which is weird because I said it's my passion, right? And if your passion, you should be able to do all day. But a passion for me is doing MMA journalism, but I don't think I could do it full time. Actually, I lied. I probably could, but you know what I mean. It's baking. I just don't think I could do it all day. But I like baking, and also, I don't always like baking for myself. I know it's hot. You think you bake something, the end reward, you go and eat it after. But that's not the case for me. I actually like baking for people because I like making people feel good, and baking for people when if someone's having a bad day and I go bake them a bunch of cookies, I just like making people feel good, and that's what I'm all about. But yeah, I don't think I can eat anymore. So without me rambling on anymore, guys, I think that I'm gonna cut it there. No more sugar. But it was really, really good, and honestly, if you have a chance to make your own chocolate Dubai bar and you can do it right, make your own. Don't even go buy those bars. I mean, I'm sure the Fix brand bars are probably good. I mean, a lot of people like them. But honestly, I made my own. It's nothing fancy. It doesn't look like anything fancy, but it is awesome. It is awesome. I'm not even kidding. So, guys, please go ahead and try it. It's really, really good. I promise you won't be disappointed. So guys, I just want to thank you guys for watching my video. Please like and subscribe for more content. I usually try to upload once or twice a week. And please make sure you hit that bell button so you can get instant notifications when I upload my videos. And I just appreciate the support. I mean, I just, this is something I just enjoy doing. It's therapy for me, and I hope it's therapy for you, for people that may need help going to bed or sleeping or just to relax. It's, I would say we're in recession right now, and I think everybody's going through a rough time no matter what stage of life or where you are financially or whatever. We're all in this, I think we're all feeling the effects of a recession, at least in the Western countries. And probably the whole world, really, let's be honest. So guys, I hope this can help you guys out, and I hope you enjoyed my video. So please give a like and please comment, tell me what you thought, and any constructive criticism would be great, because I'm a new ASMR YouTuber. So please leave the comments, and we'll see you guys next time. Alright, see you guys.